Hi there, I'm Sherry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. This is the part of my day that I just love. This is when I do my devotional. And right now I am reading in the Bible from Psalms and Proverbs. Today is our third day and we are on Psalms. We're going to do Psalms 9, 10, and 11. And then we're going to do Proverbs, I think 6. Hold on, let me see. Today is the 6th. So we're going to do 6 and possibly 7. So y'all come on along and join me. Okay, Psalms 9. This is David's psalm. This is a psalm that David wrote. I am thanking you, God, for a full heart. I am writing the book on your wonders. I'm whistling, I'm laughing, I'm jumping for joy. I'm singing your song, High God. The day my enemies turned tail and ran, they stumbled on you and they fell on their faces. You took over and set everything right. When I needed you, you were there, taking charge. You blew the whistle on godless nations. You threw dirty players out of the game, wiped their names right off the roster. Enemies disappeared from the sidelines. Their reputations are trashed, their names erased from the halls of fame. God holds the high center. He sees and sets the world's mess right. He decides what is right for us earthlings. Gives people their just deserts. God is a safe house for the battered, a sanctuary during bad times. The moment you arrive, you relax. You're never sorry you're not. Sing your songs to Zion, dwelling God. Tell his stories to everyone you meet. How he tracks down killers. How he keeps his eye on us. We register every whimper and moan. Be kind to me, God. I've been kicked around long enough. Once you've pulled me back from the gates of death, I'll write the book on hallelujahs. On the corner of Main and First, I'll hold a street meeting. I'll be the song leader. We'll fill the air with salvation songs. They're trapped. Those godless countries in the very same snares that they set. Their feet are tangled in the nets they spread. They have no excuse. The way God works is well known. The cunning machinery made by the wicked has maimed their own hands. The wicked brought a one-way ticket to hell. The wicked bought a one-way ticket to hell. No longer will the poor be nameless. No more humiliation for the humble. Up, God. Aren't you fed up with the enemy strutting? Expose their grand pretensions. Shake them up, God. Show them how silly they look. Okay, and then I've got to go all the way back to the beginning. Let's go to 10. All right. God, are you avoiding me? Where are you when I need you? Full of hot air, the wicked, and hot on the trail of the poor. Trip them up, tangle them up in their fine-tuned pilots. The wicked are wind bags. The swindlers have foul breath. The wicked snub God. Their noses are stuck high in the air. Their graffiti are scrawled on the walls. Catch us if you can, God is dead. They care nothing for what you think. If you get in their way, they'll just blow you off. They live and they think like a charmed life. We can't go wrong. This is our lucky year. They carry a mouth of hexes. Their tongues spit venom like adders. They hide behind ordinary people. They pounce on their victims. They mark the luckless, then wait like a hunter in a blind. When the poor wretched wanders too close, they stab him in the back. The hapless fool is kicked to the ground. The unlucky victim is brutally axed. He thinks God has dumped him. He's sure that God is indifferent to his plight. Time to get up, God. Get moving. The luckless think they're God forsaken. They wonder why the wicked scorn God and get away with it. Why the wicked are so cocksure. They never come up for an audit. But you know all about it. The contempt, the abuse. I dare to believe that the luckless will get lucky someday in you. You won't let them down. Orphans won't be orphans forever. Break the wicked right arms. Break all the evil left arms. Search and destroy every sign of crime. God's grace and order wins. Godlessness loses. The victim's faint pulse picks up. The heart of the hopeless pumped red blood as you put your ear to their lips. Orphans get parents, the homeless get homes. The reign of terror is over. The rule of the gang lord is ended. Okay, Psalms 11. I'll do 11. This is a David psalm. I've already run for dear life straight to the arms of God, so why would I run away now? When you say, run to the mountains, the evil bows are bent, the wicked arrows aimed to shoot under cover of darkness. At every heart open to God, the bottom's dropped out of the country. Good people don't have a chance. But God hasn't moved to the mountains. His holy address hasn't changed. He's in charge, as always, his eyes, taking everything in, his eyelids unblinking, examining Adam's unruly brood. Inside and out, not missing a thing. He tests the good and the bad alike. If anyone cheats, God's outraged. Fail the test and you're out. Out in the hall of firestones, drinking from a canteen filled with hot desert wind. God's business is putting things right. He loves getting the line straight, setting us straight. Once we're standing tall, we can look him straight in the eye. Alrighty, and then tomorrow we'll do 12. So let's go on to Proverbs. Proverbs, let's see. We did 3 and 4. Today we're going to do 5 and 6. I want to make sure we're not repeating. Okay, and there's a proverb a day. So, like today is the 6th. So, I'm going to read Proverbs 5 and 6. So that way, we're caught up. We should be on Proverbs 6. So today we're going to read 5 and 6. Okay, Proverbs 5. Nothing but sin and bones. Dear friend, pay close attention to this, my wisdom. Listen very closely to the way I say it. Then you'll acquire a taste for good sense. What I tell you to keep out of trouble. The lips of a seductive woman, oh how sweet. Her soft words are oh so smooth. But it won't be long before she's gavel in your mouth, a pain in your gut, a wound in your heart. She's dancing down the primrose path to death. She's headed straight for hell and taking you with her. She hasn't a clue about real life, about who she is or where she is going. So my friend, listen closely. Don't treat my words casually. Keep your distance from such a woman. Absolutely stay out of her neighborhood. You don't want to squander your wonderful life, to waste your precious life among the hard-hearted. Why should you allow strangers to take advantage of you? Why be exploited by those who care nothing for you? You don't want to end your life full of regrets, nothing but sin and bones, saying, oh, why didn't I do that, or why do I do this? Oh, why didn't I do what they told me? Why did I reject a disciplined life? Why didn't I listen to my mentors or take my teachers seriously? My life is ruined. I haven't one blessed thing to show for my life. Never take love for granted. Do you know the saying, drink from your own rain barrel? Draw water from your own spring-fed well? It's true, otherwise you may one day come home and find your barrel empty and your well polluted. Your spring water is for you and you only, not to be passed around among strangers. Hold on, there you go. Okay, your spring water is for you and you only, not to be passed around among strangers. Bless your fresh flowing fountain. Enjoy the wife you married as a young man. Lovely as an angel, beautiful as a rose. Don't ever quit taking delight in her. Never take her love for granted. Why would you trade enduring intimacies for cheap thrills and with a whore? For dalliance with a promiscuous stranger? Mark well that God doesn't miss a move you make. He's aware of every step that you take. The shadow of your sin will overtake you. You'll find yourself stumbling all over yourself in the dark. Death is a reward of the undisciplined life. Your foolish decisions trap you in a dead end. That's a really good proverb. All right, let's go on to 6. Like a deer from the hunter. Dear friend, if you're gone into hock with your neighbor, or locked yourself in a deal with a stranger, If you've impulsively promised the shirt off your back and now find yourself shivering in the cold, friend, don't waste a minute. Get yourself out of that mess. You're in that man's clutches. Go. Put on a long face. Act desperate. Don't procrastinate. There's no time to lose. Run like a deer from the hunter. Fly like a bird from the trapper. A lesson from the ant. You lazy fool, look at the ant. Watch it closely. Let it teach you a thing or two. Nobody has to tell it what to do. All summer it stores up food. At harvest it stockpiles provisions. So how long are you going to laze around doing absolutely nothing? How long before you get out of bed? A nap here, a nap there, a day off here, a day off there. Sit back, take it easy. Do you know what comes next? Just this. You can look forward to a dirt-poor life. Poverty, your permanent house guest. Always cooking up something nasty. Riff-raff and rascals talk about both sides. They talk out of both sides of their mouth. They wink at each other. They shuffle their feet. They cross their fingers behind their backs. Their perverse minds are always cooking up something nasty, always stirring up trouble. Catastrophe is just around the corner for them. A total smash up, their lives ruined beyond repair. 7 things that God hates. Here are 6 things God hates and 1 more that he loathes with a passion. Eyes that are arrogant, a tongue that lies, hands that murder the innocent, a heart that hatches out evil plots, feet that race down a wicked track, a mouth that lies under oath, a troublemaker in the family. Warning on adultery. Good friend, follow your father's good advice. Don't wander off from your mother's teachings. Wrap yourself in them from head to foot. Wear them like a scarf around your neck. Whenever you walk, they'll guide you. Whenever you rest, they will guard you. When you wake up, they'll tell you what's next. For sound advice is a beacon. Good teaching is a light. Moral discipline is a life path. They'll protect you from wanton women, from the seductive talk of some temptress. Don't lustfully fantasize on her beauty, nor be taken in by her bedroom eyes. You can buy an hour with a whore for a loaf of bread, but a wanton woman may well eat you alive. You can build a fire in your lap and not burn your pants. You can walk barefoot on hot coals and not get blisters. It's the same when you have sex with your neighbor's wife. Touch her and you'll pay for it. No excuses. Hunger is no excuse for a thief to steal. When he's caught, he has to pay it back, even if he has to put his whole house in hock. Adultery is a brainless act. It's a soul-destroying, self-destructive. Expect a bloody nose, a black eye, and a reputation ruined for good. For jealousy detonates rage in a cheated husband. Wild for revenge, he won't make allowances. Nothing you say or pay will make it right. Neither bribes nor reason will satisfy him. Wow, that's really good. You know, it talks in there. I only have like a minute. Dusty's getting up. You know, we have to really think about the life that we want. I mean, we have to think about our actions. And I think in the Proverbs today and the Psalms, it talks about, you know, we have to make choices, either good or bad, in everything we do. So go back, reread these several times, and really get them deep into your spirit and let them help you guide yourself into a life to where you are respected and loved, and a life that you're proud to have. So if you enjoyed my devotional, please click the like button and hit the subscribe button so that you'll know when I have more content up. I will see you in the morning. Have a great day today. Bye-bye.